John was shot and killed, I was shot and wounded. And then I had to spend about 4 or 5 hours out in the middle of nowhere in Afghanistan after I checked John to make sure he was either good or bad, and it turned out he was dead. I was wounded in the chest, and I had to get through that. It was kind of pretty scary. I tried to ride the mule, but I couldn't get up on Willie because Willie had never been ridden, and also I had a chest wound and it was too painful for me to get up. So I got beside the road and I waited, and it was out in the middle of nowhere, no traffic in Afghanistan. But all of a sudden I heard these caravans coming. And then I noticed in the moonlight, it was a bright moonlight, they had rifles. Men and women, camels, you know, everything. I thought, I better not make a move here because they might shoot me, you know, because I can't speak the language. So they went by, and I thought, maybe that was a mistake. Who's going to find me now? And then another caravan started coming. So I thought, okay, I'm gonna get up real slow, put my hands up, and say, help, help, please help. I thought maybe you might understand that. Boy, they got jittery. They were pointing their rifles, looking around. They saw John's body, no doubt in the moonlight, the wagon there, and they kept right on going. And I thought, yeah, well, I can't really blame them. Thank goodness they didn't shoot me. Well, when they got to the next town, Sorobi, they said, and this is the way things go in countries like Afghanistan, looks like 200 bandits had attacked these guys in the pass. And so they sent to Kabul, Afghanistan, to the police and the military. And about dawn, all of a sudden a Jeep and 2 military trucks showed up. And they looked at me and they didn't pay much attention. They looked at the body, John, and they drove around the wagon and the body, and then all of a sudden they stopped, got out with their guns. And the captain came over to me and he said, your friend is dead. And I said, that's my brother. And I said, I need help, I've been shot. Oh, we'll get you help. So he got me in his Jeep, and we headed back. And the thing about this is, when we were about halfway to Kabul, we had to stop because on the way there, one of their trucks had rolled over, and 3 or 4 of their soldiers got killed. They were in a hurry to get out to me to help me. And he had to stop and see if everything was as good as it could be. And then he got back in the truck and he told me that, and I said, well, let's go to Kabul. So we did. And I said, the Americans had told me earlier, he said, if you get hurt or sick, don't go to any Afghan hospitals.